At number 10.
Doble mas quince, 2019. Anna is a 45-year-old doctor who seems to have accomplished everything in life. She is the mother of 2 children, has a good husband, the job of her dreams, and yet everything produces unbearable boredom. She begins to have a crisis in which she longs for the adventures and fun of youth. It is there where Eric appears, a minor teenager worried about his future. Uncertainty, precariousness and loneliness flood her thoughts.
At number 9.
Repetitor, 2018. 17-year-old Sava has finished school and is preparing to enter university. He has to prepare for the foreign literature exam and decides to find a teacher on the Your Tutor site. Anna is a literature teacher, a mature. He did not see that his new student was not a teenager, but a young man, due to a young age. The schoolboy attracts peers who show him all kinds of signs of attention, and Anna's modesty and charm appeals to respectable people.
At number 8.
FALA COMIGO, 2016. Diogo is 17 years old and lives with his mother in Rio de Janeiro. He is still in school and his mother is a psychotherapist. Diogo liked to call his mother's patients after school and satisfy himself during such conversations. When he called Angela, 43, he thought he was her ex-husband. When he found out that it was Diogo who kept calling him, he was furious, but she was also caressed by the attention he gave her.
At number 7.
Seduction, 2015. High school senior Mark Richards has never minded his overprotective widowed mother, Tanya, and is a good son to her as he prepares to go off to Princeton in the fall. However, when he comes under the spell of the rapacious, manipulative older woman Carissa Kensington, he finds himself in the middle of 2 strong, unreasonable women, one of whom is insane.
At number 6.
Cal, 2014. Punk rocker turned suburban mom, Kelly, is nostalgic for a life she can no longer have and uncertain of a future she doesn't yet fit in. 17-year-old Cal is frustrated at his lack of control over the hand he's been dealt. When the two strike up an unlikely friendship, it's the perfect spark needed to thrust them both back to life.
At number 5.
MOEBIUSEU, 2013. The wife, whom her husband had cheated on for a long time, used up all her vitality to hate him, and one night, when he saw her making love in the car with a saleswoman from a nearby shop, she finally lost control of herself. At night, picking up a knife, she crawled over to her sleeping husband, but he got up and chased him away, and then she went to her teenage son's room and inflicted serious injuries on him.
At number 4.
EDUCACAO Sentimental. EDUCACAO Sentimental centers on the unique relationship between Aurea, a lonely 40-year-old teacher, and a young man she has just met by chance, one of these encounters which mythology and literature are full of. A delicate soul who finds itself attracted to a beauty that seems to demand, disturb and move her. During the days following their first conversation, she will expose all her feelings through classes in which he will let himself be carried.
At number 3.
DRENG, 2011. The young student Christian falls passionately in love with the somewhat older, seductive and dominant woman Sana. He is quickly drawn into a new world of sex and sensuality. It develops into a demanding love affair, where Christian discovers unknown aspects of himself, which he is forced to take a stand on. Christian lives alone with her mother, and she is by no means a fan of Christian's relationship with the at least twice as old Sana.
At number 2.
GHARLY, 2007. Nicholas, an aimless adolescent who hasn't yet found his way in life, leaves home, hitchhikes to a small town and befriends Charlie, an outspoken and slightly older prostitute, a red-headed beauty who appears to ply her trade in the same. She seems to find something endearing about Nicholas' mussed hair and dopey face, so she puts him up in the teeny trailer home that she maintains with such hilarious fussiness.
At number 1.
Number 1. El Camino de los Ingleses, 2006. Miguelet is 18 years old, just left the hospital with a long scar and a copy of Dante's Divine Comedy. From the moment he read this book, he knew he wanted to be a writer. But it's still summer and Miguelito meets at the pool with Babiris, who loves martial arts, Pac, whose father is rich, with little Mortal, and with Luli, who dreams of a dancing career. When summer ends, the group disperses in all directions and the affair with Luli for Miguelito's sake ends.